Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back for another week of KEW fine action, and we'll get things kicked off immediately with the Ploughman versus the BFG. Here comes the Ploughman making his way through the ring, and oh, here comes the firefighter straight in behind him, giving him a beating on the ramp. He's not even made it to the ring. These two have been at each other, hammering Tom for the last 2 weeks, and now look, the firefighter assaulting his man. Here comes the security to pull him off. He's furious and fired up. Oh my goodness me, the BFG is just waiting in the ring. God knows if the Ploughman can actually make it in the ring. The referee, though, happy to start the match here. Curiously, the BFG motionless inside the ring. Maybe he can't believe what he's just seen. This might be the bit of luck that he needs in the KEW to build some momentum for himself. And here he goes, gets the Ploughman up and oh, slams his face into the mat. Well, goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, what a start we have here at the KEW. We've seen the firefighter assault the Ploughman as he now goes to try and take on the BFG. Didn't even make it into the ring, the Ploughman, and then he was assaulted down the ramp by the firefighter. The two of them, of course, have been locked in a furious feud for weeks, and we do have later on the firefighter will be taking on the assassin, and you can see there the BFG showing off his power, making full advantage of the assault that took place earlier on. That's a big man to be going up to the top rope. What's he going to do up here? Gets himself, tells the Ploughman to get to his feet. I fear for the Ploughman's life here. Oh, big axe handle smash off the top rope. Thank goodness he didn't put some weight behind it. If he'd gone for a crossbody there, he might have ended his career. Big slam into the mat there, but the Ploughman straight back up, straight onto the BFG shoulders, so as he carries him over into the corner. Now drops his face onto the corner of the ring mat, onto the corner turnbuckle, sorry. The BFG climbing out of the ring and sliding back in on that oiled up tummy of his. Gets hold of the Ploughman. Big clothesline there. Goes for a stomp. The Ploughman dances out the way. Spinning neck breaker there. This could be a bit of fortune that the Ploughman needs to try and get himself back into the match. Oh, the nasty knee shot there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count there, though. The BFG getting a swift arm up. It'll take a bit more than that to take him down. As you can see there, the big kick to his chest doesn't take the big fella down as he shoves the the Ploughman to the floor, gets him back to his feet. These two locked up now. We'll have to see, ladies and gentlemen, if there'll be repercussions. Oh, he went for a big splash there, the BFG, and missed. There'll be repercussions for the firefighter, not only later on, but also in the coming weeks in the KEW. And a nasty knee there from the BFG, right into the Ploughman. Stomps on his ankle. Gets hold of his knee and rams it into the mat. Really trying to work him now, and now he's going back up top again, and this could be the career ender for the Ploughman. Massive elbow, oh my goodness me, almost put him through the mat. Here we go, 1, 2, oh, not even a 2. I thought it'd at least get a 2 count there, just a 1 count in the BFG, giving the V for victory to the crowd, the double V now. The crowd booing roundly. The men aren't happy. He's maybe showing off to somebody in the front row of the audience. A particular lady he's taken a fancy to, whips him into the ropes, gets hold of him, thought he was going to squeeze the life out of him, but the Ploughman now with a nice little shot to the face, and another one. And another swinging neck breaker there, gets him back out of the funk he was in after being beaten and bruised on the ramp on the way into the ring. The security having to pull the firefighter off and take him backstage and wait for his match later on. And there you can see the BFG dropping his man onto the ropes and throws this down. Oh, goes for the BFG's walrus headbutt, misses completely, and the Ploughman now spins him round, has the face locked in. Will he tap? It's like wrenching a sausage. No, he's flipped his way out of it though. Good big kick to the gut there. And now he's back in control of it, the BFG, has hold of his man, spins him round and down onto the mat he goes. And now the BFG might look to finish things off here, gets hold of the Ploughman by the head, picks him up and down onto the floor he goes. And if he goes back to the top rope soon, I think he might squash the Ploughman into submission. But no, the Ploughman gets round and whips the legs out from under the BFG. Gets hold of him now though, and a pedigree out of almost nothing, goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. The BFG getting a shoulder up. I thought the Ploughman might have done enough to sneak it there, and the firefighter would have been furious. He's been on the end of those pedigrees a few times, and it's cost him a few matches. And here, the ploughman going after the BFG's knees there, lifting it on the rope, and you see the BFG limping as he comes out of there. Now he's getting those hush puppies to the face. Nice, nasty little kick there. And now the BFG, the big knee, gets hold of his man and carries him over to the ropes. He might be choking him on it. There he goes, chokes him on the top rope, trying to wind his man. Again, giving the V to the crowd. But the ploughman went for something there. The BFG gets hold of him, picks him up, and oh, big splash there with all the weight behind him. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 somehow. The ploughman had still enough to kick out of it, and this could be a dangerous position to get in the corner with the BFG lurking. The BFG gets hold of him, picks him up, slams him down, and now the BFG might look to put it away. Goes to the second rope, big body splash. Oh no, the ploughman's got out of the way. Oh, he realised he could have been in danger for his life, and oh, stomps his face into the floor with the ploughman's boots. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Out of nothing, the ploughman's pinched it, battered and bruised, and there he is again. The darkness surrounds him, and they're having a few words here, and the two of them not happy with each other. That is the firefighter, ladies and gentlemen. You can only see his eyes for some reason. The ploughman now says to him, come on then, you want to go? I'll go anywhere, anytime. And the firefighter says, oh no, the time will be of my choosing. You know what's going to happen here. The two of them coming up to each other. Here they are on the ramp. There's the spotlight. You can see him. Oh, and the ploughman furiously going at it. And the firefighter now giving it back to him. And now here comes the backstage security breaking them up. My goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. These two wrestlers absolutely hate each other. There they are, pummeling each other again. The firefighter furious. He wants a piece of the ploughman. The ploughman manages to pull out a victory somehow, though. Wow. We'll have to wait and see how that rivalry develops, ladies and gentlemen. Next on the cards, though, we have a tag team title match. We have the Tange and James the Cat taking on the tag team that is the Square Watermelons, composed of His Majesty Mark the Magnificent and Benji. Of course, Tange and James the Cat stole the tag team titles from the Safety Men a few weeks ago.
Introducing first, from London, England, weighing in at 255 pounds.
Here he comes. First off of the tag team champion, Sanchez the Great. As I was saying, the tag team titles they pinched in a ladder match, somewhat controversially, after Tange lost the KEW title. There he is, spinning around in the ring. And while the safety men will feel aggrieved that they didn't get the opportunity to have a shot at getting their titles back, the CEO decided it was about time for someone else to have a chance. The Teachers Union have failed numerous times. And with the rise of Mark the Magnificent as our KEW champion, which he was stripped of only last week against a cage match against 4 other competitors. The Atomic Andy managed to escape the cage first. Here comes his tag partner though. It's James the Cat, ladies and gentlemen. Off go the fireworks, the pyrotechnics. One of the KEW's favoured wrestlers. The crowd love him. An unlikely alliance was struck between James the Cat and Tanges the Great after Mark the Magnificent managed to piss both of them off by stealing the KEW title off James the Cat by pinning him with the little legs on the rope that he did a few weeks ago now, and Tanges not being given the KEW title shot that he demanded. So the two of them decided to team up and have a go at the tag team titles, and now the feud well and truly on between James the Cat and Mark the Magnificent is coming to this head, where the KEW's tag team titles, the Big Bird Tag Title Championship, is on the line. I'm surprised neither man came down with the belts. They don't seem too fussed about the tag team titles, perhaps more focused on their individual efforts in the KEW. James the Cat, of course, hasn't really got things going since being given an opportunity against Benji to try and take the title straight out of the gate. Has had the title round his tummy, won me, of course, though, after beating Tanges in the elimination match, the gauntlet match at Travelling Tangetown, our last pay-per-view. And here they come. The Square Watermelons. Benji, of course, one of the most ferocious wrestlers in the KEW, a real technician of the submission holds. And Mark the Magnificent with that deadly frog splash and his cheating tactics. He's one to watch, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen. These two are a deadly partnership, and if they can manage to get on the same page here, this could spell trouble for Tangiers the Great and James the Cat's tag team titles. It's not been the most harmonious start for them so far, but if they get things going here, you'd have to fancy that the safety men will have their work cut out for them if they've got to face them again in the future. There it is, the Big Bird tag team titles as they whisk away. Tag team title match on the line, the belts. There they are, the glory, the silver. Not quite as good as the KEW individual title, but Tangiers and Benji will know that this will be a hard-fought battle. These two, of course, have a bit of beef for themselves after Tangiers took the title off Benji. And since then, Benji has been furious and looking for a rematch. He'll see this as a great opportunity to get one over on Tangiers and take that title back off of him here, stomping his face. And he might go for an early tag to Mark the Magnificent. Here he comes, His Majesty into the ring, and straight away, oh, big clothesline, but Tangiers stands up to it and now gets hold of the wee fella, picks him up by one leg and tosses him over his head into the corner. Mark back to his feet. Oh no, not quite. Tangiers with a little left boot there to the face. Now picks Mark up back to his feet, gets hold of him and whips him into the corner with James the Cat there watching on. Will Tangiers go for the tag? No, he's going to ram Mark's face into the corner. This is the thing, and not being an actual tag team, Tangiers the Great and James the Cat, you've got to wonder what their synergy will be together. And Mark there managing to get out of the corner, throwing Tange back into it. Now he's going to get the leg and give it a little booting there, trying to work the knee if he can. Grabs hold of him, kicks him in the tummy, off the ropes, and a big spinning net breaker there right in front of James the Cat. And you have to see that James the Cat might be taking big stomp there onto Tangiers' arm, goes for the cover. James the Cat not interested in getting in and trying to defend the tag team titles as Tangiers kicks out pretty comfortably. You see what I mean there about the team synergy, ladies and gentlemen. Mark the big DDT there. As Tangiers now locked up in the arm lock and spins him down to the floor, and now going for the smart tag to Benji so he can get some rest. Tangiers so far hasn't managed to get out of the ring. Big elbow there from Benji. You can see James the Cat trying to go for a tag early. Oh, massive drop kick from Tangiers, and I don't think he's got to look to tag anytime soon. Big DDT. That's the synergy we were talking about, though. If they don't manage to get the tags off between them, James the Cat and Tangiers, then it could be short-lived, their tag team title hopes. Tangiers gets hold of Benji now, whips him into the ropes. Oh, over the top rope he goes, right in front of Benji, and Tangiers swiftly out. James the Cat ready and poised, but he doesn't look like he's actually going to do anything. Climbs back up to the side of the ring. Big side body splash there from Tangiers. And now he's looks like he's going to try and get back in the ring potentially and leave Benji on the floor. Benji up to his feet swiftly. Tangiers back up and in the ring. Here he comes. Few swift hits there from both gentlemen. And a big drive there from Tangiers to the mat on Benji. A nice stomp on the back there. And Benji is taking a bit of punishment now. Big elbow there, and now will Tangiers go for the tag. That's probably a sensible tag as Benji, you can see, holding those weak knees of his. James the Cat straight up to the top corner. Here he goes. He looks like he's going to go for a high fly, and he tells Benji to get to his feet, and Benji, slow but wearily, does. Goes for a big axe handle on the back of the head, and they're showing off to the crowd. Benji poised on the floor, crawling now as James the Cat turns and looks at the crowd and sees his man trying to escape and rams his head into the floor. Stomping the arm now. Now Benji might be in some serious trouble. He has his head rammed into the mat there by James the Cat. Another stomp there. Mark's fully fit on the outside. If he can, Benji can manage to get some space to get the tag. Drags James the Cat down. Now gets him up and whips him into the corner. And this could be the momentum shifter he needs. No, James the Cat with a big elbow there though, but he's got him in the right corner. If only he can. Big German suplex there, massive German suplex from Benji. I thought that might have been an opportunity to tag, but Benji wants to inflict more punishment. Big slap to the face, disrespecting James the Cat. And of course these two, like I said, have a bit of beef after Benji took the title off James the Cat. And here we go, here's the rivalry the fans paid to see. Mark in the ring with James the Cat, a little kick to the face, and gets hold of him now. Whips him into the ropes, and a big spins around, spinning DDT. Oh my gosh, he spiked him off the mat there. I thought he was going to put him through it. Oh, twisting leg drop. Very nice from Mark the Magnificent. Gets James the Cat back to his feet. Oh, nasty, nasty little drop kick, taking the knee out there. Really nasty from Mark. Gets James the Cat back up, and now flips up and round him, has hold of him, Hurricane, oh no, into the ropes he goes. Mark off the second rope, spins around, oh, the royal booties, square in the chops, and now James the Cat is down, goes for the pin. Tangers is in, he's saying you're not taking my titles, breaks it up before a 1 count. Well, James the Cat wasn't happy to go for the extra assistance when Tange needed it, but you can see there, Mark, oh, big, oh, spinning powerbomb onto the outside. Mark takes care of his man and now goes around, goes looking for James the Cat, jumps around, springboards off him, DDT on the outside. And can he get James the Cat back up and in the ring? James the Cat feeling the worst of what's going on so far. Oh, whips him down the ring. Tange, as you can see, out for the count on the outside. Mark jumps back in and now, oh, dives out. Oh my goodness me, I thought he was going for Tange, but he looked like he completely missed it. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes James the Cat. Big German suplex there. Taking advantage of Mark's misfortunes and missing Tange on the outside. Gets hold of him again and another throws him across the ring. One leg suplex toss there up to a 3 count. James the Cat gets his man back to his feet and might throw him in the ring. No, whips him down the outside up to a 5 count. And James the Cat back in the ring. Mark back to his feet and James the Cat resting in the corner. I feel that might be a bit premature. Here comes Mark now, giving him a little cheap shot in the corner and another one. And now, oh, James the Cat gets a boot in to try and break it up. But no, James the Cat looked like he was going to try and climb outside. Mark gets hold of him, whips him into the corner. And now they go for the tag, the two men. I was thinking it might be about time to get Benji back in the ring. Mark off the ropes. Oh, and a big double drop kick there to James the Cat, who tags in Tangers. Benji's not noticed. He's too busy reveling in the fans' applause. And Tangers gets hold of him, whips him in the floor. Big clothesline to the back of the head there. Tangers gets his man up, gets hold of him, gets him on the shoulder. No, Benji reverses down. Oh, reverse DDT from Benji. He picks up Tangers and grapples him, whips him into the corner. Tags in Mark the Magnificent, whips Tangers on the floor. Oh, swinging neckbreaker, and oh, and a nasty kick to the back of the head, and another drop kick there from Mark, which actually I think he might have missed. He's clutching his back. Both men back to their feet. Mark went for the clothesline, misses it. Tangers gets hold of him, drops him nastily on the back, going for the back of Mark, goes for the pin. Just a 1 count there, ladies and gentlemen. Mark rolls out of the ring for a little bit of a breather, and now Tangers goes after Benji, punches him in the face, and oh dear, we know what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Benji's lifted up and oh, dropped down onto the side. Mark straight back out to try and defend his teammate. Drop kick there to Tangers, and he's still on his feet. Big clothesline from the brute that is the Orange Monster. Few pummeling on the outside for Mark. I think he might have split his head open with that as well, and a kick to the guts from Tangers. Tangers now gets hold of him and throws his man back in the ring, climbs back up into the second rope, has hold of his man. Oh, nasty snap DDT there, pins his arms to the floor, and now stomping on the hand, stomping on the fingers, weakening the wrists of Mark. Tags in James the Cat and says, there's your prey, go and finish him off. James the Cat eyeing his man. Mark though bounces up quickly, spins around, oh, springboard DDT straight on to James the Cat, picks him up onto his feet, kicks him in the guts, and what's going on here? Off the ropes, spinning neck breaker. Now James the Cat trying to roll away. Mark right on top of him again though. Mark gets hold of him, whips his legs to the floor. Oh, went to try and stomp on him and missed. James the Cat rolled out of the way at the last minute, and a nasty cheap shot to the back from James the Cat. And here has him on the back of the head, and oh, rams his head into the floor. Now stomping on the arm. Mark rolling around there. James the Cat might be looking to go to the corner. Decided against it, thought better of it. Has hold of Mark. Whips him into the corner with Tangers. And they might go for a tag here. No, he's just ramming the elbow into his face. And again, nasty moves from James the Cat. Mark with a little kick there though to the chops of James the Cat. Runs, springboards off it. Oh, big crossbody. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count there, ladies and gentlemen. Tangers unfazed by it on the outside. Big spinning neck breaker there from Mark. Tangers fully held up. Mark now going up top. Is it time to get froggy? It is! Oh, he's missed it though! He's whiffed it completely. And then now Tangers is tagged in by James the Cat. Benji still standing on the outside. Mark with a big spinning DDT. I think Mark might have to do this on his own. Stomps on the guts of Tangers. A kick to the chops as well. And another stomp there. He's working his way around him. Kicking, stomping, letting his man crawl into the corner now. You've got to think that Mark's got to be angry about being cut open by Tangers. Out of the corner, over the top. Oh, big reverse hurricanrana there. Tangers doesn't like he knows what day of the week it is now. Mark gets hold of him. Springing DDT. And now I think Tangers might be bleeding. Gets him up to his feet. Oh, misses the drop kick though. And now Tangers with a little cheap kick there. Has hold of his man. Kicks to the gut. And again. And a big clothesline there. And you can see on the outside, there we go, Benji's just watching all the action, taking a breather. Now here comes Tangers. He's going to go straight after Benji. Oh, a few vicious shots there. Gets hold of him. Mark breaks it up though. Gets a few hits in on Tangers. Spins around. Spinning DDT on the outside. Great move from Mark. He needs to produce something special to save his teammate. Then we're up to a 3 count. Mark has hold of his man. Whips him back in the ring. Tangers on the mat. Trying to crawl. Dives and gets the tag to James the Cat. Tangers feeling the punishment now though. Mark springboards around. Springing DDT. And now as it's set up, Mark picks his man up. Tangers trying to get back to his feet. Benji I don't think is still in the corner. Oh no, now he is. It's about time he managed to get back up there, ladies and gentlemen. And now James the Cat has hold of Mark's arm, wrenching it in the corner there. This could be set up perfectly though now. With Benji having such a long rest, if Mark can get a tag in, these two might have managed each other's minutes perfectly in the ring. At the moment, James the Cat though, formally dominating him. Big drop kick there from Mark. And I'd advise going for the tag if he can. No, he doesn't look content to. He's going up. He wants to finish this. Time to get froggy. Frog splash! Goes for the cover. Tangers is in 1. Oh, just a 1 count. Tangers in the ring to break it up here. Now Mark goes for the tag. A sensible move, I think. Benji gets hold of James the Cat immediately, as it looked like James the Cat might have been trying to give Benji a stunner and a few kicks, and James the Cat is trapped in this corner now, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't have much left in the tank. Few swift kicks here from Benji. Oh, he almost kicked his head off there. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. He might drag him into the middle of the ring here, and this might be it. Right in front of Tangers. Here he goes. Stomps on the face. And gets hold of him, wraps him up, wheelie tap before Tangers can get to him. He's tapping, the foot's there, ladies and gentlemen. Tange couldn't see it, it was behind Benji. And there it is, we have new tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen. The Square Watermelons take it. Benji and Mark the Magnificent. Mark has silverware back around his waist again, and so does Benji. Look at the blood on the little fella. The two of them put in an absolute shift here to take the KEW titles as they lift them aloft for the rest of the crowd to see. Goodness gracious me, there'll be a formidable team to try and stop at the next pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. You have to feel the safety man will be looking at this and saying, how are we going to prize the tag team titles away from that? A submission master and a high-flying expert. It'll take a real effort, a real shift, and Tangers must be furious with James the Cat. Oh, we wonder if there'll be fallout there, ladies and gentlemen. We have a real treat for you to finish with, though. It's a no-holds-barred match between the firefighter and the assassin. We, of course, saw the firefighter trying to take on the ploughman on the ramp earlier. We'll see if the ploughman runs any interference in this match. You might feel that the ploughman will be backstage dealing with his own bruises and bumps after being battered by the firefighter on the ramp. Save it for another day, he'll think.
From London, England,
The firefighter, though, very much has some issues to work out in the ring, and the assassin might be the unfortunate reciprocant of those issues. Wipes his feet on the side of the ring. One of the politest wrestlers in the KEW. He looks furious and fired up, though.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 191 pounds.
Here he comes. One of the KEW's most undervalued wrestlers, I feel, currently at the moment. Somewhat of a high-flying expert himself, the assassin. Yet to really put anything together in the KEW, though. You would have thought by now he would have started to make some sort of impact. So perhaps this could be a real launch pad for him. These two aren't that far apart in the KEW rankings. Interestingly enough, though, it's very bizarre. The Ploughman sits currently at number 4 or 5, and the Firefighter's all the way down at number 9. And the Assassin, I think, is ranked just above the 8. So this one, more for the KEW rankings than anything else. But the Firefighter will be absolutely fuming that his ranking has dropped, having lost a couple of really close matches against the Ploughman. You could see he had that ferocity when he attacked him on the ramps. He'll be looking to put the Assassin out of harm's way, and you can see the Assassin starting with damaged legs already, perhaps from an early pummeling. Oh, big drop there from the Firefighter. Goes for the pin immediately. 1, 2, gets a 2 count. Maybe the Assassin had been doing too much leg day, and the Firefighter off the ropes. Oh, completely missed there. Got his bearings all wrong, and now the Assassin has hold of him and drops him down to the mat with a cheap shot to the guts. A nice little kick there. He's got him on the ropes, and a little kick again. Has hold of him, whips him off the ropes, and now slides on them with the baseball slide, up and over, and big hurricanrana there. Whips his man to the floor, and moonsault, goes for the pin. 1, just a 1 count there. Both men with a cheeky first pin, it appears. And the Assassin driving his knees into his chest, hops outside of the ring, and now looking for the first weapon of the match. He's got a shovel, and here he comes with said shovel. The Firefighter managed to stop him just in time and break it up. Hurricanrana from the Firefighter, and he'll look to work back on the Assassin. Tries to throw him into those steps, but can't quite make contact. The shovel getting in the way there. The Firefighter has hold of him, punches him down to the ground. Big elbow drop there on the face as well. And there he is, pummeling the life out of him on the floor. And the Assassin might already have a bit of blood under that hood. That hood will be stained if he gets the blood on it, and he won't like that. Whips his man back into the ring, and now the Firefighter's looking for something under the ring. What have we got? He's got a steel chair. In he comes to the ring with it. But no, the Assassin managed to break him up. Got up to the foot of the... flipped out of the ring though. I thought he was trying to get hold of the Firefighter, but he couldn't quite. And the Firefighter now gives him the room to get back in the ring. Says, go on then, try it if you want. The Assassin tries to run away. The Firefighter gets hold of him, lifts him up by one leg, and drops him down onto that knee. That steel chair precariously placed in the ring. You can see the Assassin rolling around on top of it there. Now the Firefighter has that knee locked in. He's working on those knees of the Assassin, maybe trying to get him to tap here. He knows they're already damaged from previous events that have happened to the Assassin. And the Assassin manages to get up and flip him round. Good fighting power from the Assassin. Pulls out the arm, then stomps on it with both feet. And here, going for the back, that steel chair going nuts under the Firefighter's feet. Has hold of the arm. Knee drops him in the arm, trying to work on that power core that the Assassin knows the Firefighter has. It's a significant advantage. Gets hold of him now, whips him into the ropes. I thought he might go for the corner, but into the ropes. Big shot to the face there. Hits him in the face again. Has him on the second rope. And what's he going to do here? Stunner off the second rope. Now he goes for the chair and climbs out of the ring. A few hits and a kick to the guts, and down onto that steel chair the Assassin goes. manages to get back to his feet. The firefighter giving him the space to before giving him a few swift punches there. The assassin quickly back to his feet though, as the assassin looked like he was going to go and look for another weapon under the ring, and the assassin said, "Oh no, you don't." Gets hold of him, rolls him back in the ring. I wonder if he'll go for that chair. He has indeed got the steel chair, slides into the ring with it, and now can't quite manage to get contact with it as the firefighter gets hold of him and the steel chair spins around. Oh, big flipping move there. Now he gets hold of the steel chair and the firefighter could be in trouble. One shot there. He's on the floor crawling for the corner, and you can see the assassin threatening the chair a bit more. Lets his man get into the corner. Fancies something a bit different here though. Pushes him into the corner. Big German suplex out of the corner. Goodness me, he's only flying across the ring, but the firefighter's quickly back up to his feet with the old frog flip there. Goes for the pin. The referee sliding on both knees like Mario Balotelli after scoring a goal, but only gets a 1 count there. Now the firefighter rams the assassin's head into the ring. Now the assassin flipping off the ropes, get hold of his man. Oh no, it's the eagle spin. Round he goes, down he comes, goes for the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count there, ladies and gentlemen. The assassin picks the firefighter back up to his feet, gets hold of him, picks him up now, snap suplex straight onto his back. Stomps on the floor, and a hurricanrana there out of nothing. The assassin goes for the pin. The firefighter looks like he doesn't know what day of the week it is. 2. And he somehow manages to get a shoulder up. The firefighter here in a spot of bother though, climbing onto the outside of the ropes. The assassin happy to let him get back to his feet, gets hold of him. Cheap elbow shot here, pulls him again onto that second rope and gets hold of him and drops him as a little stunner on the ropes there, winding his opponent, and now jumps over the ropes to the outside. What's he going to go and look for now, the assassin? And what's he found? He's found a metal bat. Here he comes. Oh, but the firefighter breaks him up just in time, lifts him up. Oh, spine busters him right on top of that metal bat. He's got to be careful there, the assassin. He might snap himself in half with that bat. And here, into the iron railings, and the firefighter misses the boot. And the assassin has hold of him and throws the firefighter down on the outside of the ring. Rolling out of the way is the firefighter. And now the assassin, oh, nasty shot to the gut there. And look at him taunting him there with a little silky dancing moves. Gets hold of the firefighter now. Little forearm smash there using that hidden arm blade. And the firefighter swiftly back to his feet, but only to get a good kicking in the chops. And now the firefighter in serious trouble here. The assassin working the arms, stomping the arms. Has hold of him, wrenches in the camel clutch, and the firefighter, in all kinds of bother on the outside, uses the power that he has to get out of it. Gets hold of his man and whips him back in the ring, climbs into the ring as well. The steel chair still in the ring, and the assassin's up and throws him into the ropes. Oh, and that spinning kick again, keeping him pinned against the ropes. Off the ropes here, baseball slides under him, up. And here we go, Hurricanrana. Oh, he's lucky he didn't hit that chair there, the firefighter. If he had, it might have been over. But here he comes. Oh, the chair shot to the guts. And oh, it's bounced out of his hands there. And now the firefighter misses again with that move. It's the second time he's gone for it and got his bearings wrong. And now he's crawling to the corner, trying to escape the assassin. The assassin's got him pinned in the corner though. And here he is, gets hold of him, says to the crowd, here we go. Big face buster out of the corner. And now will he go for the pin? No, picks his man up to his feet, gets hold of him. Carries him by the head into the corner, rams his face into the corner of the mat there, picks him up onto the top turnbuckle, and this could be the end of things for the firefighter. The assassin on top of him, springboards around, big face buster out of the corner, and you can see the determination there on his face. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, there it is. The assassin puts away the firefighter. The firefighter will be disappointed about that. Maybe he was thinking too much about the ploughman and wasn't thinking enough about the task in front of him. The assassin, though, happy to move up the rankings. I said a good win here will do him a power of good, and you might move on to bigger and better things in the future, ladies and gentlemen. A big win for the assassin, a real disappointment for the firefighter. But that's it for this week's KEW. We have new tag team champions. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, what an event it was, what a week it was, and will join us next week for the next thrilling edition of KEW Live. Thank you for watching.